Into this content, man, we got point and shoot, giving us news we can use, knowledge that we can't get in nobody's college. Tap in with the tap in, man. I guess point and shoot and Flakko got it back and forth. Little 1-2 step like Sierra going. Let's jump into this content.
Okay, so Poetik Flakko
Jallah is my
has responded to my video where I expose his lies and his bigotry toward Black Americans. And so apparently this is what happened. So people in his chat were asking him to respond to me. So he was pretty much forced to respond.
What?
And his response was basically that he's not going to respond. Have a look at this.
Well, I'll see you guys here
A response is I'm not going to respond is technically a response.
tonight at 11 p.m. Central. Perfect, man. Guys, I love and appreciate y'all, man. Listen, y'all have changed my ways, man, okay? Y'all are the reason why I don't
If he's in Central Time, that means he's in Texas. So everybody's saying that he's in North Dakota and all that kind of stuff. That's I believe would be Texas.
even respond back to drama anymore. Y'all are the reason why, okay? Listen, y'all being in this live stream and showing up every day and watching me, bruh, y'all have got me so isolated from the drama. Y'all have got me so isolated and like I'm in like my own bubble that I don't even like see like hear the noise, right? Like I don't even like hear the noise. And right now, yo, we are so focused and we're so on point right now that I'll be real, bro. Like it's
He just literally said a whole bunch of absolutely nothing. Like, yeah, you use words, but you didn't actually like formulate logical sentences.
over for bruh, it's over for bruh, listen, it's over for all the people who's hating on Flakko, bruh, because like I'll be real, like your chance to beef with Flakko was about, I don't know, was about 4 months ago. Like your chance for a back and forth or to beef with Flakko was about 4 months ago, bro.
No.
The trajectory I'm on right now
And make sure y'all follow Point and Shoot, just in case you ain't did that. Make sure you give him a like, comment, subscribe, everything he has going on. With that all being said, Flakko, you just lying, and you just the trajectory I'm on, like, bro, you're faking views, you're faking content, you're lying to your fan base, you're scamming, you're flu slamming, you're skullduggery, and you're larceny. What's going on here, bro?
mission that I'm on right now, bro, is again, man, is Black prosperity, is Black liberation, bro. Black
You hate American blacks by your own words.
prosperity and Black liberation. I'm not entertaining nothing outside of that, bro. I'm not doing YouTube beef. I'm not going back and forth. We is winning, right? And no amount of lies can help that, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Yo, I think dudes think, bro, like the lie. Yo, bro, fair, listen,
Now
bro.
you guys got to pay attention to this. Jallah is saying that he feels bad for everyone that's trying to come after him because he feels that his trajectory is so strong and that his new audience is so supportive that even if a hit piece came out that was damning as hell, that it wouldn't even matter at this point. It's too big.
No, it should matter because they need to know and they need to understand the truth of who this person is and understand that he is, a flu flammer, skulldugger, a larcener, he's a snake oil salesman. He doesn't really believe in the things that he's saying. He's just using this to monetize off these good people.
Yo, I feel bad for too, bro. Like, again, I do feel bad for like the quote unquote like Poetik Flakko like haters, because my thing is like, bro, like we are past the era of hit pieces working, right? Like, you feel me? Like the era where hit pieces was effective was like 2016. In 2026, bro, like the audience ain't dumb. Like, you feel me? Like the audience kind of understands, like they're intelligent, they smart, right? And they know how to like read through life.
Anybody who says like this much can't be trusted. Anybody who says like this much as a grown man to get their point across, you just can't trust them. You don't want to believe anything that they have going on because it just all seems like the ultimate flu flam.
It's a BS and entertainment. So like each and every day, bro, like my live stream just keep getting bigger, right? Things, you feel me, right? Like, like things, and things going up, and that's not gonna stop it, right? So yeah, you're right. So y'all stop telling me to respond back to drama.
So he says, stop telling me to respond back to drama. He just said that he had no idea, he's too focused, and that his new audience is making him forget about any type of, if there's any drama, he doesn't even know about it. But then he fully contradicts that statement by saying, stop telling me to respond to drama. So he's fully aware and his audience is fully aware. And this is what I'm talking about. That's funny to me. This is so fun. When Jallah is acting like something's not going on and it's so obvious, it's the elephant in the room, and Jallah has no choice but to sit there and just twitch and quiver. That's what it's all about, really. It's not about ruining careers. It's not about derailing people's trajectory. Trust me, the more popular Jallah gets, the more fun this gets for me. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell people. It's just as long as they know that's fine. It's not, I don't care if they support Jallah. I don't care if Jallah gets $1 million. I just care that a lot of people know about this Jallah, okay? That's all it is. Now, I want to show you guys some more of this response.
I'm not responding back to no lies on me. Like, at all, right? Right now, the lies ain't really working.
Well, technically, if you didn't know something existed, how could you respond to it? So the best way you could have went about this by, in your words, proving that none of this existed or you were unaware of the situation would have probably been of just to not speak about it, but whatever.
Right.
Common sense is hard.
The minute the lies get destructive enough, people will be held accountable. But like, who cares about the lies, bro? Listen,
so Jallah says hit pieces don't work anymore, even though that's all he does all day long is make 5 hit pieces a day. What? That's all he does. So why is he doing that? And then he says that he's going to sue me if the truths that I spread about him become destructive enough. He thinks he has a defamation claim against me.
He actual lawsuit to file a defamation case on Point and Shoot. Now, Point and Shoot is running scared.
A California resident, we have the strongest anti-slap rules in the country here. So it's like, I mean, if he wants to embarrass himself and then have to pay all my attorney's fees and be that would be such a huge W for me that he would just gift wrap to me. And my lawyers are expensive, let me tell you. So
we are on a mission right now. And the mission right now is Nolan Wells and figuring out what happened to Nolan Wells and destroying white supremacists every day. We are not focused on the, on the bottom of the barrel content. Listen, on the bottom of the barrel content, we not focused on that. We are focused right now on Nolan Wells, white supremacy, and black prosperity. All that other nonsense they on, tell them to.
You know what's crazy? It was another dude, he might rock with Ricks. He may or may not be from Compton, who gave that same excuse when it came to not addressing why his friend is passing around adult content of a young girl. And my question to him was, why are you pretending to care about Nolan Wells when you have a predator in your own community that you're aware of? Why don't you start with your own backyard? A lot of these dudes are just acting like they care about Nolan Wells, but it's in fact, true that they don't. So I'm not really sure what this whole flu flam is about.
Keep it to themselves, okay? We on a mission and we're on a path right now.
So Jallah wants his new audience to ignore anything that's negative about him and just focus on what he's saying and what he's telling them, okay? Now, I've got a big problem with Jallah acting like he's not a huge conservative Trump supporter. What? He is. Everyone will tell you this.
I enjoy and love Trump, right? I feel like Trump is a wonderful person to me. I enjoy his characteristics more than I enjoy Kamala.
Everyone will tell you this. And it's documented, although a lot of it has been scrubbed from the internet mysteriously. I was able to come up with a nice little compilation. But I want to start by showing you how he acts now, what he's saying now. In the last few months, he's turned into this crazy progressive liberal when he used to be a psychotic Trump nut.
A lot of these dudes, I kind of just see it as a LARP, right? A lot of these black.
I never understood Flakko even trying to pretend to be a liberal. He has extreme conservative views, especially when it comes to black Americans. He is extremely boisterous about, what he feels that they do and don't deserve in society.
Conservatives, because this dude, for the most part, is a Trump supporter, right? Praising Trump. So you somehow understand the history of your people. You somehow understand the obstacles your people had to overcome. You somewhat understand what people who look like us went through in this country. You understand this. And you still decided to go to that voting booth and vote for Donald Trump. I enjoy and love Trump, right? When Tucker Carlson came out and denounced Trump and gave his apology for endorsing Trump, Adam Mockler came out and said, listen, thank you, I guess. But make no mistake about it, you are no friend of ours. They love Trump. They love MAGA. Unless they just put a bunch of racist, conservatives. Then he's saying, hold on, bro. Okay, so if the white supremacists get into office.
So Flakko all of a sudden doesn't like Trump? All of a sudden he hates Trump? All of a sudden, that's crazy.
If the conservatives get into office, you think they'll be more receptive to reparations talk? Obviously not.
Wow, so now Jallah feels strongly about reparations, and he's a proponent of reparations, even though he's not, even though he doesn't include himself with Black America. He refers to Black America as they, those people over there. Look at this.
Nick, so what's your take on, I guess, black folks receiving reparations?
I'm against it.
So, is your argument it's impractical, I don't understand how it's going to work, or are you against it if they could figure it out?
I'm also against it in principle because
Yeah, I'm not an FBA, so I'm not getting any, coins. Like, do you want to respond back?
So Jallah really used to glaze Nick Fuentes. He used to gussy up to all the conservatives. He couldn't wait for a conservative to come in so he could align with them. But now he has this to say about all conservatives.
Right. Like those racist conservatives, who their entire rhetoric is racist, but then they'll say, I'm not racist. I have black friends I like. How dare you say I'm racist? You leave some plausible deniability to where you're still able to assimilate a mainstream media.
So for the diehard Jallah fans, such as myself, we are all very confused.
Yeah, when the hell did he become so pro positivity? This is like the most negative person ever.
About this Jallah, this isn't the same Jallah. Up until about 4 months ago, Jallah was a staunch Trump nut. And the reason why he loved Trump so much is because he felt like Trump didn't like black people. I'm not kidding.
Boosie has called upon...
Yeah, that's 100% true. And Flakko was always very adamant to make it clear, that he has a direct hatred towards black Americans. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but he was always very, very adamant about that.
Trump, after saying F Trump, by the way, which they all do it. Diddy said F Trump. Yo, these dudes are sellouts, bruh. Yo, how was you so anti-Trump and pro-Democrat? Trump gets in office and now you snitching on Biden. That bootlicking and begging to Trump didn't work. Trump probably seen that request and said, get out of my face, bro. All of y'all. And that made me say, yeah, bruh. It's time for Donald Trump to step in, sign an executive order, bruh. It's time to ban podcast mics from the LA gangbang podcast scene. Bro. Cut it. Trump, no more iggas, right? No more iggas, bro. Because, if you let one igga out of jail, bro, you about to get, I'm talking about bombarded with requests, bro. If somebody is offering me $500,000, $1 million to come and DJ at an event that's honoring Trump, bro, sign me up. Where do I go, bro? This man walked into a room for the National Association of Black Journalists. Like, how?
I mean, I feel like you really can't get any more clear about his intentions than what we are listening to. It's pretty apparent. You know what I mean?
Hostile territory. And he walked in, not even shaking that man's hand the right way, bro. It's like you don't even want contact with him. Like, based on this body language right here, bro, she was going to be on BS with Trump. But watch how Trump stood in the fire and answered all the questions. Mind you, Kamala Harris hasn't done nothing like this and probably won't ever.
In such a horrible manner, first question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network.
The aura is immaculate here. This is an away game. It's an away game and they're being hostile. And this man got so much aura, bro. He's winning over the room, bro. He got the audience laughing and clapping.
Okay, goodness gracious. Now, I knew that he was, this is wild. I knew that he was going to, just go crazy for Trump. But, like, God, damn, brother.
Already. And he right. Reasons why the Democrats lost this election cycle. They're clueless. He's white. He's a white supremacist, but he's Mexican. Okay? I can deal with him because he keep it a buck. Nick Fuentes will tell you, I'm for purification America, getting rid of every other race, I'm all for that. Open and honest.
Nick Fuentes, Flakko for Fuentes? And now you want to sit here and say that you're pro Nolan Wells and all that kind of stuff? I just want you guys to see how Flakko will manipulate and go against all his true feelings for a monetary gain. And he thinks that the people that he's manipulating are so stupid that he can just get away with this kind of stuff. So, that's what he thinks about you guys.
Like saying, I voted for Trump because Trump reminded me of what the good old days were like. All right? God damn. Listen, we respect that because that white boy keeping it a buck. He's saying, some of us, we might support Trump for other reasons. Yeah. Right? Some Negroes might say, the good old white man gave me $1,200. Right? Niggas vote for Trump for giving them $1,200. Sure. Some niggas might be okay with that. Right. But why I admire people like Nick Fuentes, the Proud Boys, et cetera, they're up front.
The Proud Boys? A known group that's, anti-African American. That's crazy that's who you're a fan of.
With their BS. They're upfront with their white supremacy tactics. They're upfront with it. But a sheep coming to me, a fox, is the liberal.
Yep.
Then should he be proud to show off that white face?
Yeah.
That good white skin? That beautiful, white skin, right? Like,
Exactly.
with the White Lives Matter shirt.
Yeah.
Saying, white lives matter. Listen, I have white friends. I'm seeing that right now it's tough on white folks. They can't really say too many things. They're being oppressed. Freedom of speech is being taken away. White lives matter because I rock with my white friends. I got no problem with that. Talk about black behavior. Talk about black behavior. What's more black than paying your baby daddy, again, not your boyfriend, not your husband, you're paying your baby daddy $1 million a month to run live performance services for Black Lives Matter? I have no issue with him wearing White Lives Matter if he was just sticking up for white people in his life. Who's a black Republican you know? Kanye?
Kanye's one. Larry Elder. You ever heard of him?
Yes. Listen, white folks care about crime so much, bro. They call the police, for example, on you, right?
Yeah.
Just by suspecting something.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
And this is what you support, and this is what you want to be a part of. This is all right, Flakko. This is a pretty bad way to represent yourself, man. I don't think this is what you were going for here.
Exactly. That's true. Y'all get
Some
that.
white folks calling the police just when they suspect something, bro.
Yeah.
Only Negroes, only Negroes support crime.
So again, this wasn't that long ago, and I can already hear the attempts at defending, he changed his political preferences, his views are changed, he educated himself, and now he can't.
No, he didn't educate himself. He saw how much chili he can make by getting you guys to think that he actually cares about your black doubles.
To the light. And to that, I'm like, thanks, I guess.
What?
Isn't that what he said?
Thank you, I guess.
I mean, it's Jallah himself saying that if you ever supported Trump before as a black person, then you're the enemy. Then you're his enemy. So he is his own enemy.
What?
He paid
Flakko's is an enemy of himself.
$2,500 for the box.
Now, he is going to probably say that I'm lying about all the clips that I just played for you guys with him talking the things that I'm saying. He's saying I'm actually playing you the clips. He's going to say that this is all lies and that I'm jealous of him. And it's really not that. It's just that I enjoy making videos where it's like really entertaining. I mean, he's making this entertaining by how flip-floppy and how scammy he is. And what's crazy is that his audience, he doesn't even really hide it. He doesn't take down old videos. He thinks that his audience is stupid. And he will always, and I want people to know, he doesn't care about anyone but his money, his pockets.
Vote for my personal interest. My personal interest will benefits me. All right, when I was down talking about in the trenches, bro, give me the handouts.
When you were in Liberia, barefoot, chasing hyenas, eating zebra jerky, I understand.
Now I got a career and got something to go for myself. Hey, bro, I'm trying to protect my income as much as possible.
So
right?
the richer Jallah gets, you think that he is not voting for every conservative Republican that comes into play here? I mean, it's just this Jallah is so scammy, so smelly, and he's so stank. So thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to keep making videos. So
all right, man, you guys make sure y'all be safe, be blessed, have a good night. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. Say a prayer and be blessed. We go.